Okay folks, what do you think? My Lone Star is done. I bought it outside here on my fence to show it. Hopefully you're thinking in all of its glory. I love it. It's real pretty. Hope my camera's okay here. I don't know with this focusing. I want you to see how I've done the black. Hopefully you can see the black stitching on the black. I did like a feather stencil there and attached, as you knew, my applique. I free motion quilted that around. I bound this in black so you see bigger black and white dots. I think you see a stripe really. And then on each corner you'll see my free motion quilting stencil. And I did a variegated thread. Again, I don't know if this is focusing. I did a variegated thread. That's purple and orange on the purple and orange corner. And then I just did a purple variegated thread on that setting triangle. And then on the blue corner I did an orange and blue variegated thread. And then in just orange there. And then on the green corner I did a green and blue variegated thread, and then just a green and blue variegated thread, and then in this pink and red corner I did a red variegated thread and a green center. So there is my quilt. Now I want you folks to see what I did there. Are you proud of me? Okay. Squared off corners. I did not round the corners of my quilt. I got more people saying, ooh, please just do squared corners. So I did. Oh, now hopefully this will turn out. My backing, let me see here. Ta-da! What do you think of that? No, I didn't piece it. But look, rainbow flying geese. Like, isn't that awesome? Isn't that super? I had a piece of it's from Northcott fabric. I had a piece. Oops, getting windy. And I didn't have enough, so I had to go on. I actually went on Etsy and I found a girl who had the rest for me. So, and you can see my black. Hopefully you can see the stitching of my quilting stitch. I've done this on my Juki sewing machine, and boy oh boy, free motion quilting, it really has turned out nice. I'm really thrilled. I did the coordinating colors of like circles or ovals in each color square, and yeah, and then I followed the black. Black on black feather just around, and I then free motion quilted around each one of those appliques. So there is my finished quilt. Yeah, I'm thrilled about it. Love the backing. I just put this over here. And as you know, this is how I photograph my quilts. I think I did a thing. I put these clips on it, and you don't have to have somebody holding it for you. I have about 5 clips on here, and you throw it over a sofa, or you can throw it over, over your fence panel, and it really holds the top edge well, and you don't have feet on your quilt. Somebody's feet hanging out. So there's my Lone Star quilt. I've worked on that for about 2.5 weeks now, 3 weeks, with the backing and the batting. Oh, I used a Hobbs 80/20 polyester. I think I'm going to mention that in the little bits to follow this. I usually use 100% cotton batting, but I had to order special black, and the batting that I wanted, which is all cotton, wasn't available for a few weeks. So I wanted to do it, so I used a Hobbs 80 cotton 20 poly, or yeah, something like that. And beautiful backing. beautiful batting, I should say. Works up beautifully, Hobbs. So yeah, squared corners and all. I hope you're proud of me, folks. I did not round my corners of my quilt. So there's my Lone Star quilt. So you followed me along my journey, my quilting journey, and I thank you very much. Real pleased with it. So maybe I've given you a few hints, a few tips that you could actually use to make something similar. And maybe not the free motion quilting, but have at it. I mean, really, seriously. All you can do is mess up, who cares? And then you do it over again, and you might get it right. It took me many attempts to get free motion quilting, but I think I like this quilt because, as I was saying before, the star pops. I have to come over here because I don't want to be in the shadow. I don't want to have my quilt. The star pops, and you see black. You see black background. You see the star. But as you get closer, you see the interest of the free motion quilting. But again, on my edges, on my four borders, my four corners, I just chose the black, so you don't see the quilting up close, as it were. But then as you go far away, I should say, but as you go close, you can see the feather quilting on the black So yeah, there's my Lone Star quilt. Thank you very much for everybody for following along with me. On to my next quilt. See you, bye. I'm going to be quilting my corner blocks and my setting triangles, and as I showed you before, I've actually chosen this quilting stencil here. Now what I've done, as you've seen in my other videos, I use my regular stencil. It's a plastic stencil. It's from the stencil company. I think it's stencilcompany.com, or oh, here it is, quiltingstencils.com. And then with my stencils, my plastic stencils, I use this quilt pounce, as you've seen me do before. It's quilt pounce by Hancy, H-A-N-C-Y. It's an actual pad, sponge pad, filled with powder that you put in here, a chalk. And as you can see, I've already marked and chalked. Put this over here. I've already chalked my corner block, and I've just begun. Now what I'm going to be doing on this quilt, I'm actually using a variegated thread on my corner blocks and my setting triangles. I believe on the outside border I'm just going to use black. It's a little bit hard to quilt black on black, but I want all the interest of this near my star. I've already done a few of them. I've done this one. This is in a green and a blue variegated. You'll be seeing that later. But this one is like a red, and my variegated thread goes from like a red, dark purple to yellow to blue. So I've already marked this out, and this is free motion quilting. On my new machine, my new Juki, which is proving to be a beautiful, beautiful stitch after some messing about. I've dropped my feed dogs, I've set it to 0, and I've marked my thing. Hopefully my hands, I have to keep my hands here because I have to direct my fabric. But I've already started. Now again, as you know, free motion quilting is I am the stitch regulator. You can see the thread changing color. I quite like this thread. There's like an orange. I like free motion quilting with stencils because for me it takes the guesswork out of where I want to go. And a little bit of chalk and a stencil. So this goes from like black to purple to yellow to red. This is a pretty variegated thread. This is YLI cotton thread. I have been experimenting so far. I've only had my machine for a week or so. I've been experimenting with different threads. My machine doesn't like sulky. Unfortunately, they do a lovely variegated, but that's okay. I have a connecting threads thread also that you've seen me use. So there I am. I'm just going to come down. I'm following this chalked feather stencil in this pretty variegated thread. And what I've done, as if you've been following along with my Lone Star progress, I've actually quilted each a star point with its coordinating color. Like my red star, this is red thread. It's just a minute difference. My hot pink and green, I've quilted with a pink thread. My yellow section, I've quilted with a yellow onto the purple. Again, my green, I've used a green thread. That's just a plain solid. But in these, in my corner triangles, and my corner blocks and my setting triangles, I'm using this variegated thread, each different color. And this one is this red with all of these lovely colors to pull up the red here. As you know, oh, look at that pretty yellow. Isn't that pretty? This is very pretty variegated. Again, free motion quilting is not like hand quilting. You go over your quilting stitches. Sometimes a couple times, like this. I'm going to go over this one. In fact, I like going over it a couple times. And you don't have to be precise. And like, so not. Like, it's okay. You know, because it's almost, we're not using a computerized machine. We're not using a pattern. It's not being set. It's you. You're doing it yourself. And again, I like my stencils. I'm just going to go down and fill that little bit up. See, I went up there like 4 times. I like this variegated thread because it's going to bring a real pop. Oh, like this quilt needed a pop of color, right? But actually, from a distance, this quilt from a distance, you'll only really see the Lone Star. You'll only see the Lone Star with the black background. But then as you get up close, you'll see all of this intricate work. But we don't want to distract. Whoops, missed that point. We don't want to distract from my Lone Star, which is the star. But this quilting here will just give it more interest up close, because it is a busy quilt. It is an in-your-face quilt. So I wanted the quilting to actually be showcased also, as well as the star. I could have left these corner blocks black, solid, but I quite like the interest of the thread painting here. And that's really what it is. It's like a thread painting. And if you learn free motion quilting, it just opens up a whole new world. I'll go over that a couple times. Then I'll go back up here. And as you can see, like look at that. In just those few minutes, really, I've done that whole. I've sewn that whole thing. So this quilt hasn't really taken me all that long. As you know, I was waiting for my backing and my batting to come. And I put it together. Now this is a little bit funky how I'm going to do these, but it all works out. Come back here. Now see, that one I went over like 3 or 4 times. It's fine. And it gives it, actually with variegated thread, I like the variegated thread because it really gives a lot of interest to what you're quilting. Because you're like, how in the world did she get yellow thread and blue thread and green thread and purple thread? I didn't. The manufacturer did. And yet look how pretty. So the red, hopefully you can see this, hopefully it's in the frame. The red is with the red. So I'm gonna finish this up, and then what you do, you see this quilt, I'm gonna take a damp paper towel, and it's done. It's gone. The black is done, but it stays, I mean the white is gone, the white chalk. It stays enough so that I can actually see even when it's on my lap or my arms, I can actually see my pattern, but it just disappears. It's awesome. The chalk and the stenciling, I love it. So I'm going to finish this, but I am going to do, I believe I'm going to see how it looks. I believe I'm just going to do my black border, the black border here, and into my you know, I have to quilt around these to actually secure them. I'm going to do that in black thread. So I think I'm just going to do these black, so all the interest in this quilt is in the center star and my corner blocks. But I'll continue doing it, and you'll see my you'll probably see my finished quilt. This is just yeah, probably you'll see my finished quilt. Okay.